gals and guys of YouTube! Before I start on my proper video of the reasons why I'm an awful / annoying human being, I have some sad news. Well, not entirely sad, but it is sad. The cat from the previous videos that I have mentioned has now gone home. The person found her, well, didn't find her, but we microchipped her. Chapped her. Try saying that 10 times faster. Microchipped her. Yeah. Microchipped her. It's a challenge for you later, dearest.
Microchips. Microwavable chips.
Oh, microwavable chip. But yes, we microwave. We didn't microwave her. We did not microwave her. That is not what I meant.
She did. I didn't.
Oh!
It was all her idea.
No, I didn't. We did not microwave her. Nobody's microwaved her, but we microchecked her.
Microchecked.
Or whatever it is. And, yeah, we found out who she belongs to, and she is now toddled off back home, unfortunately. But in better news, we might be getting a cat of our own. Yeah, watch this space. And then, there was another point I wanted to make, but I couldn't remember. Oh, new piercing! New piercing in my ear. Right in there, right, that big silver thing right there. And apparently it's called a conch. What part of the body is called a conch?
Part between your legs.
No,
That's a cunt.
Yeah. I didn't want to put that word on here, just in case.
You didn't say that.
But yes, this is a video response to danisnotonfire. He did a reasons why I'm an awful human being, but I'm changing my slightly and saying awful / annoying, because I can be rather annoying. And the boyfriend's not supposed to nod his head, is he? No.
Did I nod?
You're looking at me funny though.
I looked at you. Did I nod?
Looking at me funny
Did I
though.
nod? No, I didn't.
Anywho, let's begin. Reason number 1. When we did have the cat, I wouldn't let it in the bedroom due to fleas. I didn't pay any attention for 2 reasons. Because it had fleas was the main one, and secondly, because I didn't want to get too attached to it. And it's a good job I didn't, because it's fucked off now. Yeah, if we had have kept her, I probably would not have given her attention or let her into the room until the problem had cleared, which kind of makes me a bad person, and I always called her the infested cat, instead of Mommy J, which is the name we decided to call it, but it's actually called Jessie. Jessie. It's too much of a human name for an animal, I'm afraid. For me.
What about Boris?
Boris is... yeah, but...
It's a human name.
Yeah, but it's Boris.
Freya.
And I don't even know...
Holly is a human name.
I didn't decide to call those dogs that.
Point. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll be here all night.
Yeah, you can suck that one. Yeah. Point number 2. That makes me extremely annoying. Annoying. Is that I change my mind constantly. 1 minute I'll say to Josh, which is Nobby over there. Where are you?
Errand boy.
There, the errand boy.
Yeah.
I will say to him that I want my ice cream. I say, yo bitch, give me my ice cream. I want some ice cream, bitch, go get it for me. And then, like, 2 mouthfuls later, I'll be like, yo bitch, put it back in the freezer, I don't want it no more. Yeah, bitch, put it back in that freezer, bitch. So, yeah, I change my mind constantly. Like today I decided, or I've wanted for ages to get my septum re-pierced. And then I was like, maybe I shouldn't get my septum pierced, I don't really want it. I ended up with my ear pierced instead, which isn't too bad because I actually really like it. But I've now been completely off-put of my septum re-piercing for life. After saying to the piercer that I wanted my septum re-pierced and him pulling a bitch what face. And apparently it's really painful the second time around. It didn't really hurt the first time, but apparently it's really painful the second time around, so I don't think so. Point number 3 is even though Nobby says he doesn't mind, I'm pretty sure he does, But yes, I constantly ask him for favours, constantly. It's like, I'll be sat right next to the Xbox, and I'll say, can you do me a favour? Apparently in that exact voice, and proceed to ask him to turn on the Xbox. Or I'll say, can you do me a favour? And apparently that tone of voice, and ask him to get me things, and I probably owe him like 150 favours.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, apparently that sounds about right. Yeah. Number 4 is I expect people who I am talking to instantly know what I mean when I say that thingy or that person, or so when I say oh, that thingy or those thingies or that person, woman, bloke, animal, cat, dog, thing, I will expect them to instantly know what and who I am talking about. I mean, it's not really that hard to know, is it? I mean, obviously, I'm sending them pictures with my mind of what I mean. I'll be sit here. I'll be sit here. This is good use of English language.
Proper's grammars.
Proper's grammars, that is. But yes, I will be sat there thinking in my head, I am meaning this. Why do you not see it in your head? I can see it, why can't you? So, yeah, I expect people to know exactly what I'm talking about. And in relation to that, I also expect Josh to know what I am saying while I am brushing my teeth. Last night, for example, I can't remember what I was trying to say, but I was saying it, and he wasn't getting it. And I'm like, well, I can understand me, why can't you? And obviously I can understand me because I'm the one that's saying it. I'm such a bright spark. Ooh, big double chin going on there. Don't do that again, that's for sure. What am I on now? I think I'm on number 5. Number 5, or if you want to get all arsey and technical and put the other one into 2 points, this could be number 6. But I'm going to call it number 5 because the other ones are pretty much the same. So, suck my nargles. I keep Josh awake until the early hours of the morning with my constant babble and ideas, and just because I can't stop talking, it's really difficult, and then I go off on all random tangents and shit. And yes, even he has to be up for work at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I'll keep him awake until about 3 o'clock, then fall asleep myself, sleep through his 4 o'clock alarm, probably wake up just before he goes to work to say goodbye, and then go back to sleep until about, 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Whoops. So, yeah, I talk too much and keep people awake, because I just get so bored doing nothing, so I have to poke him and wake him up. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes he does sleep right through me, but I'll talk to him anyway.
I wish I would more often.
Apparently, I have major paranoia problems.
Well, there's no apparently
about things.
There is no apparently about it. You do have a paranoia problem.
I probably should have done this video when Nobby wasn't home.
Well, that's just too fucking bad, though, isn't it?
Ooh, someone's getting arsey.
Because you can't put apparently. There's no apparently about that.
Okay, right. I have a paranoia problem. I'll read this out. Right. I have a paranoia problem with things that don't matter, like fleas, making it out to be an outbreak of anthrax, and when the cat walks through the door, everything is instantly covered in fleas, even places where it hasn't been. These are all his words. I don't see it as a problem, but apparently there is one.
Yeah, you don't see it as a problem.
Well, the cat's not here now, so it don't really matter, does it?
No, but when it was,
next one. I constantly change my hair from being up to down unless I have done it really nicely, in which case I will keep it up because there's no way I'm gonna do something really fancy again. It's just the fact of when it's down, my neck gets too hot because it's just got so long and I'm not used to having long hair anymore. So I'll put it up and then I get bored of it being up because I want to show off my really nice long hair, and then I'll put it down and then it just gets really hot, so I dye it up. And it's just a vicious cycle. But I only usually do like a really quick bun thing anyway. So it's nothing really fancy. So yeah. I pick at my fingernails with my other fingernails. Like I'll sit there and pick, causing Dad to bitch and moan at me for doing it because he doesn't like the noise that it makes. And I have a tendency to steal the covers at night, leaving my poor. Ooh, I can't do that. Wait, my poor boyfriend.
Poor?
Yeah, my poor
Your
boyfriend.
poor boyfriend?
In the freezing
He's
cold.
the one who has to get to sleep in order to actually get some sleep to go up.
In my
and go to work to bring
defence,
the
I
money
have
into the
not done
house.
it for a while, as far as I'm aware.
You leave me freezing my tits off for me to have to then get up and go to work on no sleep to bring in the bacon.
Oh, bacon. Ooh.
Mm.
Oh, I want some bacon now. Yeah. There are certain films or games that I constantly question, and I will even question them and ask questions about them when I get told that if I sit down, shut up and just watch it, it will explain it to me. Even though I am usually confused even at the end, so I will question it at the end as well, just for good measure. And then for people to put it in dum-dum terms because I'm a little bit simple to, for me to hopefully understand it. I shake my foot rapidly, causing everything to shake. The bed, everything. And then if I'm sat down at a dining table, I will shake my knee. I will jiggle my knee. I don't know if that's the right terminology, but yeah, that's what I know. And I find it fun personally, but you know, when the table's wobbling when you're trying to eat, gets a little bit messy when you knock glasses of Coke everywhere and peas go flying. I'm gonna add this one in right now. I like to think that I'm funny, but I'm really not. I'm actually quite boring. I will look back at everything and think, oh, actually, I wasn't that funny. Like my, how do you hide a horse with cheese? Mascarpone, no. What cheese do you hide a horse with? Mascarpone. I fucked that up, see? See, I'm just not that funny. So I've just proven it. There we go. At times I'll remember not to sit with my legs crossed like I am now, whoops-a-diddly, because my mum always used to tell me off for sitting cross-legged because it's bad for you. So I will straighten out my legs for all of a second, and then cross them again because it's just comfortable for me, really. The next one is I lose interest in what I plan to do. For example, I will plan to make a video for YouTube, so I will do my hair and makeup, and then after I've done my hair and makeup, I just can't be fucked, so I won't do it. Or, this is probably the prime example, I will decide that I want to clean the bathroom, and then clean the bedroom, and do the polishing after doing the cleaning. So I will do the bathroom, and then get to the front room, bedroom even, and think, actually, you know what, I can't be fucked, and just watch a film instead. Because I'm lazy like that. There we go. I'm annoying and a bad person because I'm lazy. Very lazy. Good job Nobby cleans it up for me. Got him yet to get my little finger.
Still waiting for the payback.
What do you mean?
For everything I do, I'm still waiting.
Sorry.
I'm going to be waiting a long time for this.
I click my toes, my big toe to be precise. All I have to do is precise. So push. All I have to do is move my big toe up and down, and it clicks. It's usually only the right one though. So yeah, I'll sit in bed and just wiggle my big toe, and all you can hear is click, 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 click. Not quite like that. I think it would be pretty damn weird if my foot went click, 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 like that. This is probably my favourite that makes me annoying to other people, but I enjoy it. Whilst looking at animals, I will give them silly little voices. For example, I will be sat in a pet shop, and a hamster will be trying to claw its way out, and I'll sit there going, I gotta get to China, I gotta claw my way all the way to China, I wanna get there, and then, and then when it pops up at the other end, it'll be like, I've only got to the other side of my cage, fuck. And then the other prime example is me and Josh went to the pub once. Oh, this video is so long. I might have to do. Oh, God, I really am a bad person. Me and Josh went to the pub. We went out the back, outside, because it was a nice day, and there were two huge fuck-off Great Danes, and they were chasing a little Jack Russell, so I made a voice for them all, and the Jack Russell was like, "You can't catch me, I'm too fast, I'm just gonna crawl into this hedge," and the Great Dane's like, "Oh, fuck you, I'm gonna eat you." So yeah, I'll do voices like that, and then Josh will look at me like I'm some sort of loopy person, which I am, but not that loopy. And then, my final point, which turns into a question, and hopefully this video will upload, because I really want to know this. Actually, Josh really wants to know this, because he thinks I'm an alien. Because it doesn't necessarily make me annoying or an awful person, but he just thinks I'm an alien because, you know, after you wee, and you still have a little bit of pee left in there, but it won't come out, well, I play with my belly button, and then that little bit of wee comes out. And he calls me an alien because I will sit there fiddling with my belly button, and he'll be like, "Really?" And every time, admittedly, every time I will wee. And now he's got a new thing, because I don't know if you can see, but I have some moles on my forehead that look like a diamond, so he thinks I poke my diamond and play with my belly button to phone home. Which is not funny, and he's wetting himself. But yes, anybody else play with their belly button to wee? And does anybody have any weird shaped moles out there that make it look like you want to phone home? But yes, this video is like almost like 17 minutes long. Oh fuck! So yeah, comments, video responses, blah 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 blah. Bye bye.